So Graham, talk me through that. How are you feeling?
Well, we're over the moon, aren't we? We've got a good, well-deserved 3 points today. So yeah, really happy to finish the year on a high, and happy to be at the bottom two for the first time in a long time, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, we're really happy, and the players, well, they've got everything they deserve today.
Talk me through the game itself.
The game, I thought it was just a very good game of football. We managed every moment of the game. We were totally dominant, really, for big chunks of that game, and I think we limited them to 2 or 3 chances throughout, and we created more than we've ever created. So all the signs were really positive. Played some really nice football, but there was a nice confidence grew in the game throughout all the players. You could see in the way they was receiving, passing it, finding new spaces. It was all through confidence, that is. So really pleased.
And you mentioned obviously we're outside the relegation zone now, first time in 2 years. How does that make you feel as a manager of the club?
Well, look, what matters most is May time, the end of the season, so it's not now that matters really, but just as a little psychological lift, I think it's really important. It's good for people to look at the table and say, do you know what, we've deserved to sort of be on the way up rather than still scrambling to get out. So I think psychologically it's a bonus, but nothing until May really counts.
And obviously Rebecca Knight's first goal for the club today. Talk me through that as well.
Well, listen, that young lady, Beck Knight, has been such a terrific signing for us, and almost went under the radar in terms of coming in the lockdown. So she hasn't had the plaudits she deserves for the impact she's had already. But today, I think she was player of the match. I think by head and shoulders. Got a goal which she deserved, a typical goal of hers, ball in the box and piled in and got a red on it. But more than that, some news, fighting for the shirt, fighting for the jersey. And making sure that this team maintains high standards, and she did that through her ability and her efforts and energy. She led by example, Beck did. So really big display from a centre forward, doing a captain's role really. What Katie Mack does at the back, she's done at the front.
How big is this confidence-wise for the team now going to the new year?
Yeah, well, they'll be buzzing, and they should be confident. We're a good team, and I hope people really start to understand we're a good team. Only performances will convince people, but we're a good team, we're a good bunch of people, we're working harder than anybody. If there's anybody working harder than us, I'll tell you what, it'd be a miracle. We're working so hard all the time, and confidence should be high. We're a good side, and now ultimately the players are starting to believe it now. It's difficult when you're losing game after game to really believe in yourself. Well, the value's always been high in my mind about everybody at this football club, and hopefully they start to believe it. So I think that's the thing we'll take into the new year.
And what a great way to cap off such a difficult year for the club and for everyone.
I think just for the world in general, but certainly for our little world at Sheffield FC. We've had a really tough, torrid time. We're trying to put the brakes on things, turn things around and start heading in the right direction. And I think really the tipping point's been coming. We've had some good performances towards the back end of prior to this lockdown. Sunderland away, Huddersfield at home. Good performances that didn't bear any fruits for us regarding points, but against top teams we played well, and I know we're capable of that. So to come here today and make Hull pretty average really, and Hull on average, they're a good solid unit at this level, and we made them look pretty average really, and we kept going. We put in a 90-minute performance today, which is what I've been craving for the last sort of 6 weeks or so. So yeah, really nice way to finish the year, and really happy about that. So yeah, very good.
Celebrations over Christmas as well, I can imagine.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, we're limited on what and how we can celebrate and who with. But I've just said to them all, let your hair down. You enjoy this moment. They deserve that. They've worked hard, and they deserve this opportunity to cut loose for a week. And then we're going to be hard and fast at it again in between Christmas and New Year at training. We've got a tough start in the FA Cup. We've got Sunderland away. But we'll be a different team that day than what we were when we went up there last time. We'll be better, we'll be more confident, we'll have more belief. So we'll be a better team. Whether we win the game, whether we lose it, we're heading in the right direction.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Graham?
Well, just a Merry Christmas to everybody really, to all Sheffield FC fans and everybody involved with us, and to the wider women's game. Everybody, certainly in our league. I do like everybody in our league. I think our league's a really strong league, but ultimately there's some brilliant managers and there's some brilliant players in our league, and I've become friends with lots of them. So Merry Christmas, and I wish everybody a Happy New Year. So yeah, that's it really.